assured that that step into secondary school will be absolutely seamless for you. So this class, you probably don't know this or don't recall it, but this class is particularly special to me because you're the first class that came into reception after I've been made the permanent principal. Yeah, okay, so you are definitely one of the special classes that have gone through this school. So from the word go, I saw that you were full of energy and curiosity, something that has remained all the way. It seems like yesterday that you were coming to my room when you were showing me your work and being delighted that you've learnt to read and you've learnt to write, and so excited about that. Today is an opportunity for us to celebrate and reflect on the many years that you have contributed to this school, and you've all done so in all different ways. So we're going to celebrate the opportunities that you'll have when you go to your next schooling. Okay, wherever you may be going, there'll be plenty of opportunities for you there, and you'll know that you'll take them all. Okay. Looking back at your time of Froomvale, loads of things have happened in the last 7 years. It feels like the world has accelerated in speed in terms of technology and all of those kinds of things. Okay, and there's been some amazing things that have happened, and we know that you're the next generation that are going to make even more amazing changes to this world and be part of that journey of technology and changes in the world for the better, and we really hope that you'll be part of that. I'm excited to think what you will create, and I want to hear about it. You know our close connections with lots of schools, okay, so we're going to be finding out how you're doing in your next place and how well you're doing. And I do lots of visits in ordinary times to lots of schools, particularly secondary more so recently, so I will be definitely trying to find out how you're doing. When I think about all my interactions with you, I've seen from your intelligence, your creativity and your amazing personalities, I know that you will come out and be able to say back to me, guess what, I did this. Not long ago, I had a pupil who left in 2018. He came just specifically to tell me his next journey, how excited he was and what he'd achieved. Okay, and it sounded fantastic that he wanted to share that delight with us. So, as you get older, I know that you'll know this already, but just a reminder today, I want you to remember the following advice is to never give up on your passions and dreams. You've all really shown that, particularly in the last 2 years when it's been more challenging, that you haven't given up in any way. I think Mr. Fossard has been so lucky to have you here in his first year at Froomvale, and know that you've tried as hard as you can possibly try. Sometimes when you're an adult, it's all too easy to stop pursuing your dreams, but I know that you've got that inside you. Please, please take every opportunity as they come your way. There's so much we can learn from you, and that's what keeps us in the job that we're in. Because every day is a new day for us and inspires us to keep going. I know it certainly does for me when I wake up in the morning and I jump out of bed, and I truly do. I know when I tell some of my friends and family, they say, "What? How do you do that?" And I say, because I love it. I have a passion for it, okay, and I have a passion for the children that are here to make sure that they have the best opportunities in life. So please follow your passions every day, okay? When you leave this building tomorrow, continue to follow your dreams, continue to care about all of those around you, and live your life to the full. I know you will create something and be great. I wish you the best. I will miss you. And I know everybody here at Froomvale will miss you. Congratulations.
Done it all the way to the end of year 6 and end of primary school. Now, what a year it's been. As I'm saying, it's my first year here, and I don't think I'm ever likely to have a year like it quite again. It's hard to get away from the lockdown business, teams, having to email your work in. A lot of changes, and you've all really risen to the challenge. I've been really impressed with every single one of you. You've been happy, learning throughout the whole year, and you've worked your very hardest in the hardest of circumstances. You haven't let it be an excuse though, which things you could easily have done, and standing here as your teacher for this year, I really couldn't be more proud of every single one of you sat there. I spoke a lot with friends who aren't teachers, believe it or not everyone I know is a teacher, and they sort of said things like, "Oh, kids must have been really happy this year, there's no tests, no SATs." And I laughed actually and said, that's just not true for this class, it's just not true at all. You almost felt like you've been sort of denied the chance to show off what you could do. You had nothing to worry about. with the test at the end of the year, and we know that because you took the exact same test that other people would, and you actually absolutely smashed it. And the reason I mention that is not because tests are so important, because they're a real validation of what you've done. As you leave year 6 in primary school, you can hold on to that and hold your head high and know that you are really ready for the next step as you move on. Despite missing so much of school this year, you've had to be working by yourselves, which is difficult without that support from sort of me in person, without the support from each other. And it's shown how amazing you are, and it can't have been easy at times. Not for you, not for me, and certainly not for mums, dads and adults at home who are sharing kitchen tables and that sort of thing with you. It was a real struggle, but I think we can all agree there's no doubt that it was worth it at all. Not that it's just been work here though at school. We haven't managed to get away much for obvious reasons, but it hasn't stopped us doing some really amazing and memorable things, from painting with a bicycle, taking a virtual tour of the Houses of Parliament, we've built fires, we've danced with Mr. Motivator, we've done graffiti art, all sorts of amazing things we've managed to do just within the school. And in amongst all of that, we've even found some time for some extracurricular activities as well, whether that's raising new puppies, whether that's welcoming new babies to our family, me and a big brother or sister, whether it's JJ's penguin farm, or whether it's just supporting each other through the misery when it didn't come home. And I don't want to hear any comments from Edward at this point, thank you. You've all left your mark on this school and on all the teachers here. You've literally left your mark, most on the rainbow wall, although a little bit on the floor. It'll probably come out, I wouldn't worry about it. So it just remains for me to say, oi geezers! Am I doing that right, Joe, yeah? Is that right? Oi geezer?
Oi geezer!
Oi geezers. Look after yourselves and look after each other. Have a fantastic summer. Do remember to put sun cream on and enjoy every minute of the next step as you start secondary school.
So, you're going to collect your certificate when I read your name out, and underneath that is some pictures you'll be delighted to see. We're going to collect one of our hoodies, and then you're going to collect a box. Okay?
We've got the shoulder and translate.
Yes, I'm just going to leave that one there. Children here. Yes. Okay, so we're going to clap for each person coming up, which is Edward. Eduardo. I'm not going to shake your hand as we said for obvious reasons. Would you like to take and a box as well? Now if you've done it for the first, everybody's getting it.
Thank you.
Sam. Well done. That's it, this one. And George. Charlotte, Charlie. Oh, Charlie, photo. Innie. And Samira.
Please put on charging. It's
Saheed. Well done, Year 6. It's been delightful to share this today with you. What we're going to do now is we have got some cake and we've got some bubbles and we've got a photo booth. You take pictures yourself with your friends. Okay, obviously, parents, carers would love you to stay, obviously, for that. Enjoy the opportunity to sit in some shade. A reasonable amount around here, so please feel free to move the chairs and what have you. And spend the rest of the afternoon here. Obviously, if you'd like to leave before the end of the day, that's possible for you to do, and to take the other children from the school. If you could just let us know. Can move it back on, and we'll get to the cake happening. We've avoided getting it out for obvious reasons, so we'll go and get some now.
You send me that one. Send one and in for it in with Mark.
I'll send the food, right? Yeah, we'll send them the food.
आप साहिब you come with him, yeah? इसके साथ आओगे जितने को लोग खा Very. So, normally we go around the playground. Like,
Why can't I put it?
we're all standing on the table.
I can't put it. Why can't? Wait, did it break? Oh my god. Okay. I'm doing the other one. Mom, ready? 3, 2. Mom.
Plop, yeah, you plop now, then start.
Take some cake.
Thank you. थोड़ा ऊपर करो थोड़ा नीचे
Well, when you can say, they maybe act like that for your sake. Maybe it's embarrassing to do something like that.
Definitely.